Welcome to another episode of Sabiduria de Trystin. Wow, it has been several weeks now since I've done one of these episodes. The last episode I recorded was on June 25th. I had just started this 300-hour, 50-day immersive transformation yoga teacher training. I even mentioned it in the last episode. It is now 3 weeks later since I have graduated from that program. It felt very weird leaving. I miss them already. I miss the community. I miss the discussions. I miss the homework, or as one of my teachers called it, the home play. It was very intensive. It made me think of things I never thought in a yoga practice. I just felt it, never placed it into words. We worked on the energy, the different names of the energies, how they can change the practice, how you can design a yoga practice all with breath and energy focus, not just movement focus, but energy focus, energy movement focus. When I usually mention movement, I usually think of physical, never energy movement. I know it has happened. I know it does occur, but I've always done it, as intuitively versus knowing it exactly what I'm doing. Now I have names to the process that I'm doing. Now I have the spirituality of what I'm doing and why it does affect and why it changes people. I understand the sutras, the niyamas and the yamas a little better than what I have in the past. With more intensity, with more in breath. I do have to go back to my notes and always revisit the studies, revisit the words, revisit what I've learned as to not to forget. It's truly amazing how all these people from around the world have affected my present world. In the comfort of my home, I met individuals from Colombia, from Utah, from Oregon, from New York, from Ireland, Estonia. One person that moved from Japan across the world back into the United States of America, all through this process of taking this class. I've met individuals in Hawaii, I met individuals in California, I met individuals everywhere, all from the comfort of my home. We've heard their stories, we've heard their pain, we've heard their sufferings, and we learned from each other without any judgment. And it's amazing what the coronavirus pandemic has allowed individuals, has allowed groups, have allowed businesses to do. Online learning at first was seen as a very cold, a very distant, not very human. Let's make it that way. It's very hard to describe how online learning people really thought that you cannot emote emotions, you cannot feel emotions through the screen. But that's kind of weird because we can feel emotions, we can see emotions through movies. And we can become engrossed in TV binging and feel like within the program we can feel that we are friends with each and every one of those characters. We get inspired by characters that we see on TV and movies. So why is it that online distant learning was seen with such cold and calculating and even robotic emotions? Feeling and experiencing what I just did in this class was amazing. There wasn't enough time in the 50 days that I have been to get to know all of those individuals. And yet I feel so close to them and miss them at the same time. This is truly amazing, the wealth of knowledge I have learned from each and every one. And I miss their energy. I miss the knowledge. And although I know I've learned a lot, I feel like I have so much more to learn. This experience left me hungry for more. This experience left me drained. It left me excited. It left me feeling a slew of emotions I never thought I would have words for. It made me a lot. I'm kind of tongue-tied, so excuse me here. But it also made me realize how to take notice of my ego when my ego pops up. If I address it quickly, I can awaken just as quickly. I can move on to the other side just by calling my ego out. So when my ego comes out and says, no, I knew that, I just didn't know the words for it. I am just as good. That's not particularly not true. I am no better, and no one else is any better than I, and I am no better than anyone else. We all have unique abilities, we all have unique talents, and we all can be seen with such unique talents and all. There is no reason for comparisons against each other. That only makes us better. But when we compete with ourselves, that makes us better. I just read that quote. I'll add it on to the notes of the Sabiduria episode in the description for you to read more about it. But it allowed me to be more aware of my own actions, allowed me to be more sensitive about my words, allowed me to be more discerning about my actions, about my presence, even about my energy. I can be more respectful about my energy. I don't need to be in everyone's presence. I don't need to accept everyone's gifts of words. I don't need to feel judgment or criticism. I can accept critiques. I can accept knowledge. I can accept learning. And through it all, I can receive and accept what I find as truthful and work with the rest. Learn to be tolerant. Learn to be patient. Learn to be godly. We're all trying to go back to learning to be godly, because that is our true nature. So I learned a lot. it confirmed a lot. It confirmed a lot of stuff that I was saying already throughout the coronavirus pandemic with these episodes that I have been recording. And it's amazing to go back and listen to what I've learned. I'm usually very embarrassed to see myself on camera or to hear myself with these episodes. It could be very embarrassing to me because I put myself in a whole new world. It's me, but not me. I am really more of a medium for the divine to enter into me and use me into whatever practice I am doing, whether it be dance, whether it be drumming, whether it be teaching, whether it be speaking, just like I am right now with you, whether it's guiding someone in life coaching, whether it's providing some spiritual insights into their present path, whatever it is. When I am recorded, I am a whole different person. Or maybe it's because I'm tapped in a little bit further into the energy I'm trying to exude. And that's why when I go back to see myself and I'm no longer in that energy presence, I kind of get a little embarrassed and a little weirded out. That could be it too. I don't know. I just wanted to share my experience of what I've been through and why there's been such a huge gap in between the Sabiduria episodes, between episode 12 and this episode now. It has been a huge difference for me. I would recommend, I've been recommending it on every medium I can. I recommended the 50-day transformation I've had. I'm a little bit, can I say jealous? Can I say that word? I don't even know. I kind of feel guilty saying that word. But that's my ego coming up, so I can take notice of that. I am so happy to have been the inaugural online Indra community and the inaugural attempt of how to make this work and how to make it better. So I am very happy to have been part of that experience and part of that experiment. Indra Yoga Institute was the 300-hour yoga teacher training company I went through. And I am so thankful to God. I am so thankful to Spirit. I am so thankful that it popped up for me. I really am. I am so thankful to have been honored to be interviewed in order to receive such amazing work. It blows my mind to this day. I didn't mention their name on the last episode because I was in the midst of it and I wanted to see how it would work out. As I said in the last episode, this was going to be my second time going through a 300-hour class, and I didn't know it was going to affect me and change me as much as it did. But now that I've been through it, now that it has been 3 weeks since I've left, I feel the change. I feel the assimilation. I feel the download. I feel the uploads. I feel the vacillations of the mind settling down. Just what the sutras require yoga to do. And it's amazing the sense of community I have gained with the ladies and gentlemen that I was so honored to be a part of. I really do pray that we will stay lifelong friends. We will stay lifelong teachers and learn from each other and grow from there. I am very grateful for this experience. And the next Indra online class will have more than 50 days of immersion. That's why I'm a little jealous, because we've had 50 days And I feel like I could have learned so much more with more time. And the next group gets to have more time. They get to have 9 weeks of immersion versus the 7 weeks that I got. But you know what? Regardless of that they get more time than I do, I still appreciate it. I still so very much appreciate the experience gained from this opportunity. I so appreciate it. I so appreciate the opportunity, the wisdom, the strength, the challenges, the arm balances, the head balances, the leg balances. My ego was challenged, bruised, and yet I see it all with laughter now. And yes, I love the challenges, and I will continue to practice such. Excuse me. So please, if you are going to go into a yoga teacher training and you're thinking about doing your 300-hour, even your 200-hour, check out Indra Yoga Institute. Check out any of the teachers within this program that does 200 hours. Even if you want to learn more about yoga and not teach it, I would suggest you go. It's mind-blowing. The wealth of knowledge each and every one of these individuals have will blow you away. But if you don't wish to go and learn more, that's fine too. But see the opportunities within challenges. See what it brings for you. See what it opens up in your life. See what it does. Because this pandemic has offered so many lessons. And a little of the bits of knowledge that I've learned has already come forth in the other episodes that I've recorded. And I'm still learning more. Still learning more. Forever the student. I remember years ago telling my boss when I was getting my first personal training job that I always believed I will forever be a student until the day I die. That will be the day I stop growing, I stop learning, I stop getting stronger because my mission has completed. As long as you have a heartbeat, your mission's not done. You messed up yesterday, today's a new day. Woohoo. You messed up an hour ago, it's a new hour. Try again. You messed up 5 minutes ago, it's a new 5 minutes. Try again. Accept those challenges and rise above it. Rise up. Strive. Lucha por todas las oportunidades, las experiencias. Just go for it. In every language I know, just strive above those challenges. Allow those challenges to burn away your impurities and turn you into solid gold, precious gems, precious vibrations. I love you all. Many blessings. Namaste.